Aloha, everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
No, you're still muted. There you go.
Aloha.
Hi. Aloha. Aloha. Boy, you smell like corn.
The first one in today was Vivienne.
Aloha.
And then Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Hello.
Hi, Vivian. Hi, Jamie.
Iridescent Seed Designs. I don't know you. Hi.
I've seen you around, but for some reason I'm blanking on the name.
I'm going to look up on my
I've seen the name. I'm blanking.
Do you have it on do you have it in a spreadsheet, Sadhana?
Of course I do.
I'm like so jealous. I love that.
You just need to put your list in a spreadsheet.
Iridescent Sea is Sue.
Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Yes.
Tarot Token Witchery.
Hi, Zane.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Oh, and Wiki. Hi, Wiki.
Oh, hi, Wiki.
It is so hard for me to say your word singular because here it's wiki, which means hurry. Wiki. It's like, hurry your ass up. Come on.
I don't know Wiki.
Kristen Louise. Hi. Bella. Hi. Hi.
I just realized my ticker is still going. Turn it off for a minute.
Wiki, do you want to tell us your name or you just go by Wiki? It's all good.
Bella's here too. Hi, Bella.
Aloha, Bella.
Bella.
Louise.
And Jada. Welcome.
Jada. Wow, everyone just pouring in. Aloha, everyone.
Your prompt went off fast today, Jonathan. Either that or everybody's been stalking you.
Well, and I posted, and Sadhana posted, and Gerald posted. So.
I was going to post it this morning, and it was gone. Both the YouTube and the StreamYard link was gone from our chats.
That's weird.
I know, it is weird, but...
Wiki is Vicky.
Still there for me, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Wiki is Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
Wait, no V's in the Hawaiian, huh?
Right, because the W take the place of the V.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it's all V's. It should be Vicky, not Wiki, Vicky. But it's been westernized to Wiki.
Well, I thought it depended on where it was in the word. It was either a W or a V, depending on.
Well, I've never known it anything other than V's.
Like Hawaii, it's a V.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, because it's wahine. It's not vahine. It's wahine for women. Yeah.
So
you got to put there.
W, but if it's in the middle, depending on what's around it, it's either a W or a V.
And everybody, here is your phonics lesson for this morning.
There you go.
Hi, Kristen Louise. I didn't say hi.
Hi, Kristen.
Yes, hi, Kristen.
So today I'm pulling a page out of Gerald's playbook, and we will be doing a 4-card spread. I'll put the ticker at the bottom back up again. So the first card is gifts for self. Second card is gifts for others. Third card is the year's lesson. And the fourth card is what lights you up. Because, in the darkest time, we want to know what brings out that inner light. If you would like us to do a reading for you, and Sadhana's going to have to jump out a little early, so we're going to try and get as many as we can in the next 50 minutes. Just type in capital me.
And welcome to
Hi,
Deb.
Oh, Deb.
Joan.
Joan, yeah.
Oh, Wiki is Vicky. I get it. Mm-hmm.
And looks like
we'll be starring the me's. Okay, we got Jada, we got Vicky, Vivienne, Kristen Louise. There's the first 4. So let's start with Jada. Oh,
And we've got Bella as well. If you haven't gotten Bella yet, just post it.
Thank you, Gerald.
You're welcome. Just trying to help.
You're an amazing helper. Okay, we got. Whoa, what happened there? I swear I just highlighted Jada and it kind of popped up and then disappeared. There we go. So I guess I will start it out, and then Sunloader number 2, Destiny number 3, 4, and then we will play the musical chairs.
So wait, repeat that, please. How are we going?
We're going in
US
order.
one.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, and then I'll mix everyone around. So for Jada, you should focus on years left.
Number 3, right?
Number 3, yes.
Okay, got it.
That means I'm number 2.
You have it.
Yep. You're number 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll just start, and then you guys can draw. So Jada, the gift for yourself, I got. Well, you know what? Let's do. There we go. So, gift for yourself, temperance, is finding that inner balance where you can actually focus on your art, focus on your magic, and focus on really making the life you want for yourself. So it's really about the balance between fire and water, making sure your emotions and your passions are taken care of without neglecting either side. That's what I got for the temperance here. Then a gift for others.
This is really interesting, Jada. Jada, I have a 5 of Swords, and what I'm picking up on is your ability to almost poke people in a way that supports them to speak their truth. Sometimes that might be a little bit confrontational, but I think part of your role is to encourage people to speak up. And that is really a beautiful gift because you can be supporting them through this time of, finding that inner strength to defend themselves, to speak up for themselves. So honor that ability in yourself.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Cool.
I almost pulled up Gerald.
And I have the King of Pence for the year's lessons. And what strikes me about this one is, regardless of your plans going into 2022 of expanding, of putting yourself out there, of getting out there, of new ventures, the King of Pentacles has been here the whole time to show you the value of appreciating what is, where you are, safe, in gratitude and good fortune for what you already possess. Your home, your physical home, and your spiritual home. That's what I got on that one.
Thank you.
So what lights you up? This is the 6 of Cups. What
Ooh.
lights you up is spending time with people you love, creating new memories, and in particular, children. And this is an interesting time of the year because there's so much activity and so many possibilities of things to create new memories. And I would encourage you to not only think about memories for creating for others, but also memories for yourself. Hold on to those and enjoy being in the present moment with people. So, love that card for that.
Oh, this will do. Gerald will be first again.
Okay. And Vicky, okay. Jada said, you 4, this is amazing, and my daughter is pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Congrats.
And Kelly is here. Yeah, Kelly is here. Hi, Kelly. All right, so Vicky. Gift for yourself. The gift for yourself is the 7 of Pentacles. And I like how when we look at this person, they're happy, they're pleased with the hard work. And so I think there is an opportunity to enjoy the hard work that you have done because it's actually paying off. When someone gardens, they till the soil, they plant the seeds, they tend, they weed, they do all of the things. And this is the point of where the gift for yourself is just to appreciate what you have. And if you look in her hand, she's actually has it looks like a small plant. So what you're doing is you're planning and you're doing things, and they're paying off. So recognize that.
Mm. I see Moderation Maui popped in. Aloha. So gift for others. I actually got the 8 of Cups here. So gift for others is, I'm feeling this as being a time of year for you to cut ties with people who no longer lift you up, who you no longer can lift up. And sometimes the best gift you can give others is just to cut those ties, especially for those situations where the relationship no longer serves anyone involved. That is really probably the best gift you can give, is just letting them go on with their lives. And if they are meant to return, then they will.
That ties in beautifully. So for the year's lesson, I have the Lover's card. And what I'm picking up here is, so we were in 2022, 2 + 2 + 2 is a 6 years. So this is kind of an auspicious card to show up for your lesson. What is it? The treasure of this year, the year's lesson. Mm-hmm. And in terms of what Jonathan just said, I think this is also finding the beauty of the honoring of your complete self as not needing whether it's codependency or there's some other aspect of those relationships that you feel you deserve the freedom from. So you stand tall and strong like the trees in this image as your complete self, not being in that place any longer of needing the other to feel something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I drew Justice, which I think coincides. It works with everything else beautifully, because what I'm hearing about the Justice card is justice for the self and boundaries. Just like we would say not to listen to the news media, not to take in all the blah, 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 the external, to find the balance of peace with the excitement, to find that sense of justice. The same as in your relationships that Jonathan, Gerald, and Sadhana have all mentioned, that the justice for yourself is drawing boundaries and knowing when to find the balance to serve yourself and do the self-care.
Beautiful.
And Vicky said, I've been working on spiritual growth. So perfect, Sadhana. So I love how there's this growth aspect and knowing when to weed and what to weed and when to water. I think it's amazing.
Yes. Oh, and she just said, love that, Betsy. Yes, I've turned off the news. Perfect.
Sweet. That was a beautiful reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whoever goes last apparently is going first in the next round. We'll just go with it. So, Devane is next.
Oh, wait, I've got to go first. Hold on. Going last and then first. That one.
Right. Whoever goes last.
Get there. Let me get there. I need to look at the name and I need to do my thing.
Yeah.
It's all good.
No rush.
Gifts for the self. Okay. It's there. I see it. The gifts for the self. Oops. I have the Judgment card. So what I'm getting right here is judgment oftentimes to me comes up as kind of a harsh or a negative kind of thing, because I immediately jump to self-judgment. But what I'm getting here in this is to go ahead, sing your own praises. Just like this angel is trumpeting down to these folks who are appreciating what they're hearing. The angel is sending the message of your fabulousness, your wonderfulness, and to accept that. So this is a little bit of a different spin here from what I would typically want to say about this card, to just appreciate all the wonderful traits that you bring to the party and celebrate that.
Beautiful. Oh, hi, Jane. And Joan B.
And so, gifts for others. This is the Seven of Swords. And when I look at this card, the seven, it is about choosing your words carefully. It's about making sure your actions line up to to make sure that they're lined with your greater purpose. Here's the thing about this card is sometimes this person looks like a swashbuckling hero, and sometimes it looks like a thief. And so I think the gift for others is to know which one you want to be and then pause before doing it. Because sometimes when you jump in before you're needed to, someone does not get the lesson that they need. So, look at these two upright swords in the back and make sure that your thoughts are clear before you jump in and try to rescue.
Okay, Viviani, sorry for mangling your name. So year's lesson, I got embodiment of wands, which is the King of Wands. So this is just reminding you that the lessons of the year is to help put you back on your throne, help spark your passions, and really just put that ground back on your head, right? You need to be the one in charge of stoking your inner fire, of making sure that the creativity is flowing the way you want it to, and you're in charge of it all, right? You don't let other people's opinions sway your creativity, sway your artistic skills, because you already know everything you need to know to make sure that it comes out the way it's supposed to, right? So don't forget your crown, don't forget your wands, you're in charge.
Beautiful. I'm seeing a theme here of reclaiming something for yourself. And it's interesting because I have the Four of Pentacles. And as I was sitting here looking at this, I'm focused on your nest. And, on a very mundane level, I want to say, let your nest sparkle. Be proud of all that you have built and all that you have gathered around you. And part of me is thinking, this is yours. Like, own this, claim this. And I don't know what you have been going through in 2022, but I feel like this truly is a reading for you to stand up for you and to own yourself spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, and even in very mundane qualities as well, too. And it's funny, Betsy, sometimes with that Judgment card, I really see that as a portal. It's almost as if Vivian is stepping through and up to exactly that, reclaim herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I love when they all kind of flow together like that.
It's perfect.
Next, Kristen Louise. Oh, should have just left you up.
All right, Kristen Louise, this one's for you. Big breath in, big breath out. A gift for self. I love this card. So much playfulness. This is the Four of Wands from the Lily White Tarot. And I'm loving that these fours are coming up, because I think at this time of year, sometimes we need to kind of hunker down and enjoy the pleasures of our home, of our foundation. And I think there's also a sense here of gathering and in you being the one to invite in and create that joy for yourself, but also for others. Don't underestimate your ability to I don't know, like open your home. People love to be with you, and there's something about the playfulness and the spark of joy here. So enjoy that gift that you provide.
Oh, yes, for others.
And this works pretty well with that, following on the heels of that, the 10 of Cups, the gift for others. And what I'm getting is the gifts to others is how other people see the amount of try you have in you. Like, no matter what is going on, you show up, you do your thing, you do it well, you have high standards. And I think the gift to others is that people are able to see how well your intentions to do your very best translate. People notice it, whether you feel like you're doing 100% of what you can do or not. I think people see it much bigger than the way it may feel to you. So I think the gift is here is everybody is seeing what you're doing, and look at how grateful and appreciative it makes the kids happy. The adults appreciate your efforts. You got a lot of try in you, and it shows, and people love that and appreciate that about you.
Beautiful.
All right. So the year's lesson is the 9 of Wands. And with this is the year's lesson is knowing when enough is enough and not doing too much and focusing on what is in your hand, because we have right here, we have the person is wielding a wand and is in their power. And I like how there's the swirl above. So know how much energy you can take and you can put out to keep the balance, because it can get overwhelming. So the year's lesson has been about learning what your balance is.
Thank you, Gerald. So what lights you up? I got another 10 here. I got the 10 of Pentacles for you. And this is literally you passing on the light to the next generation. What lights you up is teaching, right? What lights you up is helping the next generation find the knowledge that they need, find the knowledge that they want, find the knowledge that you know that they should have, right? And this is normally 10 of Pentacles always talking about, like, you know, setting things up for the next generation. But here I'm finding it more about like making sure that knowledge that you've gathered can be passed on. That's what I'm getting. And so that's really what lights you up, is passing the knowledge on, teaching others, and making sure that that spark of light is passed on, so it doesn't die, so to speak. That's what I got for you.
Nice cards. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Tony.
Hello, hi, Tony. And I saw Alpha pop in recently. Next, we have Bella. And then after that is Deb H. We do have some more spaces if anyone else would like to type in the word me in capitals, and I'll add you to the list. Oh, wild dogs. see.
Bella. Bella.
Oh, interesting. Okay, gift for self. Digging myself. I got the Seven of Swords, but look at this version of the Seven of Swords. It's a jaguar in the tree, which makes me wonder, where's Heather? So for the gift for yourself is, I see this more about being able to get alone time, having some alone time with your thoughts, being able to take yourself out of situations where the situation itself is causing some turmoil in your brains, mental turmoil. Yeah, I'm just seeing this is the gift for yourself is that alone time, that time away from others, that time to really be alone with your thoughts. So during this holiday season, make sure that you have that, okay? Make sure that you take that time out, right? Get away from the crowds, have like a cup of tea in the morning by yourself on your porch or whatever it is, and just have that time, okay? I think that is the gift for yourself. It's just that time alone.
Gerald, you do look dashing. I was going to comment on the new facial hair look as well, too.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Four of Swords. So I'm pulling a lot of fours. And you know, this is something that is reminding me of, and you know, with all of these, there's an aspect of sacred space to these fours. And how we create sacred space and why we create, what is the intention behind creating sacred space. And in this particular deck, there's incense in the suit of air. And to me, this is a really close connection with the element of air and ether. And so I want to honor exactly what Jonathan said and encourage you to give yourself not this gift of time and space, but also encourage others that it's all right to take time just for you. And there's no pressure to be at the gathering on time. If you need to leave early, you know, take that gift for yourself as well too. So I think there's a sense here, you know, both for yourself and others, mutually honoring the space that is needed when things get a bit overwhelming at this time of year.
So I'm going to say before I reveal the card that for the year's lesson, this is the lesson that you indeed have learned and have integrated, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So we have here the Devil card, and the message is you are as free as you believe you are. And I think you have learned and integrated this lesson completely.
I got the Six of Cups again. What lights you up is spending time with people that you love. And I think it goes back to what others were saying, this creating that sacred space so that people feel comfortable enough to be their most authentic self. And it encourages new memories and supporting each other and the telling of stories. I get this nudge that, Bella, if you have a kid you can read a book to, I encourage you to do it. It's just that it's the memories that are created, and you know, share tea with somebody, share a drink, and enjoy being together. And it's okay to be silent and just be in that safe and sacred space. I think that's pretty amazing.
I think this is about one-on-one time as well too with people. not mass gatherings. You know, this is about intimate, personal connections with other individuals.
Yeah.
Yes.
That fits into this sort of theme that's arising for you as well too.
Mhm.
The simplicity, right? The beauty of the simplicity of intimate connections with others.
Beautiful.
Well,
Well
and
said.
being able to have that feeling of alone time while you're with somebody, that's like the most magical gift you could give someone.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Hey, Lily Valley.
Next up, we have the Deb H. Oh, hi, Lily Valley. And I love how everyone is commenting on how color coordinated we are.
And Swan Spirit is here. Did not say hi to Swan
Oh,
Spirit.
hi,
I
Swan
didn't.
Spirit. And Tony apparently thinks that me and Gerald have boy band cuts today.
Oh my.
Okay. So we will start with Gerald. And whenever you're ready.
Deb. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Look at that power radiating from the hand. And one of the things that I appreciate about this is, in looking at it, normally I would expect to see a this pointing up, but it's actually down. And I think a gift for yourself is the power that you have to do things with your hand and actually create, because as you are working with your hands, you're putting the energy into that, and you are, it's sometimes spells are cast with words and other times they're cast with movements and gestures, and there's the physicality of the magic, and it just is radiating out. So I think a gift for yourself is to, even though the work may be hard, allow yourself to put, well, you're moving, and allow that energy to get into the space and go from there. So I think it's helpful. So it's great. I love that. I don't know if that made any sense at all, but there you go.
It actually kind of goes with a gift for others. Because once you've empowered self, you can pass that strength on to your loved ones, right? Be able to encourage them to really embrace their inner power, encourage them to do the actions that are needed, right? Without that fear, being able to realize that we all have the inner strength needed for the actions that we are being drawn towards. And that is the gift you have for others, is to help them find their own internal strength and own internal wand.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh,
Year's lesson.
sorry.
Okay.
Thought I was doing the wrap up. Okay, here we go. So this is the third time this card has come up today. I also have a 7 of Wands. And I really find that when a card is repeating as frequently as it is, there's a universal message here for everybody. And so outside of the question that this is related to, I think there's something about the 7 of Wands energy that is really important. And the discernment that is required of this card is really important. And I think that discernment is only going to help each and every one who's personally drawn this card, but I think there's something to this. The eagle is flying towards the full moon, and I think you need to decide whether the eagle intentionally released or dropped one of the swords. There is a lot of responsibility, I think, in what is being carried here. So your lesson, I think part of this has to do with honoring who you are and what you stand for. But make sure that you're not doing this out of what others expect of you. It needs to come from your heart. It needs to come from a place of authenticity. So own it, but make sure you are doing and making the choices that you are for the right reasons. Okay.
And my card bookends with Gerald's. So this, as Gerald was talking about, your ability to create magic. So what lights you up is sharing the gifts that you have, the good fortune that you have, and helping create balance in your world by uplifting or bringing along others to the space that you share. Because this is a person who is in this space where they don't feel like they need to make a lot of changes personally, and they want to share some of the good fortune. And that can come in any different way, whether in the physical or non-physical, sharing that good fortune, be it through wisdom or carrying action for others. But this is what lights you up, is sharing that good wealth.
I love how all the readings have just been flowing so beautifully like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess Jane cannot get a reading right now.
You're welcome, Deb.
I hope your emergency is nothing too crazy, Jane. Sorry about that. Let's see. So then, Iridescent Sea Designs, Sue.
Iridescent Sea Designs. Man, that speaks to me. I don't know about you guys, but I picked up some Iridescent Sea Designs a couple days ago for little wee gifties that I mailed out yesterday. Not specifically from you, but from some local Maui artist here. So, gifts for self. Oh, okay. Well, the gifts for the self is an abundance of choices, and this kind of harkens back to the journey we've been on in the past couple of years, that we all went through a period of time when we felt like we didn't have a whole lot of choices, that our lives were defined by something outside of ourselves. And this card to me is speaking about your rebound here, and that life has opened up for you and you have choices. Wonder it abounds for you. And all I'm feeling around this is an incredible light of creative possibilities. That's the only thing I'm picking up about this, is that you have a lot to choose from and a lot to offer. And I get the feeling like you're managing this quite capably. So bravo. I should do chef's kiss. Mwah.
So what I got is I got the Ace of Cups. So the gift for others is you are a person who you experience things at a deep level. And when you share and allow your cup to overflow, it benefits everyone, because they know it's okay for them to feel what they're feeling without excuse, and to be in that. I love how there's this youthful emoji with the little, the little hand gesture with the heart and the lotus. It's also, Sue, an opportunity for you to be centered in your emotions. Just allow them to be and allow them to flow out, because out of the mud grows the lotus. And so something beautiful comes from that. So appreciate So your gift for others, try to be succinct because I'm like, is to, you feel things deeply. They don't need to be explained, but you feel them and you make it okay for others to feel deeply as well. So
That actually ties in perfectly because I got the strength card again. So the year's lesson is knowing that, having had that experience of, rising from the mud to become the beautiful lotus blossom, it takes strength. It takes strength to know that you're not going to be stuck in the mud forever. It's going to just take time for you to blossom and come out. And having that inner strength, I think, is this year's lesson so that you can carry on. You have the inner strength now forever with the infinity symbol there on the hand, right? So that inner bear can rear its head whenever is needed to help you deal with being stuck in the mud until you're able to blossom. So I'm getting very strongly there.
Brilliant connections. This is the 10 of Pentacles.
wow.
This is you helping others to grow, acknowledging deep connections. Sometimes, that expression, we can't choose our family, but we find ourselves surrounded by people who feel like family. And I feel like your energetic connections with those around you is what's going to support you through all of this. And undoubtedly there will be challenges that arise, but know that you have an essence about you that makes others feel secure and safe and like they belong. There's just something really, really precious here.
Yeah. This is a beautiful image.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And there's, when I think about the suit of Pentacles as the fourth suit, and we get to the 10 and the last, 70 sets, the high 70s card of the suit. Like this is a place of you having journeyed a long way. And, so take credit where credit is due. I think that's important too.
Yes.
Well said.
Thank you. I think we have reached the end of the list, unless anyone would like to jump on right now. I know Sadhana needs to leave in 7 minutes, so if we could squeeze in one more reading from someone, that's great. Otherwise, we can just chit-chat about what's coming up. Sadhana has quite a few things popping up on her channel this week.
Yeah. Are we going to talk about this or?
Yeah, we can talk about your.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Swan Spirit just jumped in. That's okay.
All right, Miss Amanda. Every time I see your name on social media, I think of a beautiful image of Saraswati, the beautiful goddess sitting on a lotus playing her lyre or whatever instrument that is. You always offer such profound wisdom and support in every chat, every discussion. Yeah. All right, so this is for you, okay? This is for you. This is the Magician card. But whenever I see this card, I feel that kind of Reiki energy and the power of hands. I want to acknowledge the connection of hands and heart and healing. But perhaps also too, this is an honoring that, if you've been feeling a little disconnected or discombobulated, I mean, lots of dis words I could put here. I think this card is showing you that you do have the gift of control and management and the ability to use the elements around you for your greater good. And that perhaps any perception of things being out of your control is indeed just a perception. Yeah.
Mm.
And gifts for others, I have the strength card. And what I'm picking up on this today is that through your intention of your actions to follow true to your motivations, the strength that you're gifting, or the gift that you bring to others, is your strength and integrity. That people notice this about you, that you are consistently on point of your actions following what you say. And I think people appreciate that and see this as a bit of a role model or a mentoring kind of opportunity because we all hear about people who walk the walk, and it's not always that easy to find someone out in public that is actually able to be there consistently. And I think that other people around you really appreciate this aspect about you.
Nice. So the year's lesson for you is the Seven of Wands. And the thing about the Seven of Wands, when I look at this card, visually, is this person dancing and celebrating? Is this something, this is a year of you building up the energy for yourself and for those around you, and moving your body and enjoying the magic that that is you. Because it's also the idea that physical exercise can build the energy in your body so that you're able to move through the things that could be challenging. So I see this, sometimes the Seven of Wands appears to be a card of conflict. This is a card of celebration, it looks like, and really maximizing your personal power and knowing where to put that energy. So,
which goes perfectly with the what lights you up card. I got Spirit of Wands, which is this deck's equivalent of Queen of Wands. So the thing that lights you up is, helping to nourish that creativity and spark in others. Also giving them a space where they know they're safe to be able to express their passions with you. And being able to help. I just keep coming back to this cat. There's something about cats, right? Something lights you up about cats. Could be that you have cats. It could be that you're allergic to cats, but you wish you weren't. But I'm just seeing this cat's eyes are just staring right through me. So I think part of the thing that lights you up is that connection with animals, that connection with our four-legged family, so to speak, and also helping to ensure that they are safe, that their light can continue to burn. Sadhana, I know you have to go. About that time, yeah. Is there anything you want to say before you head
No, I
off?
just want to say something to Amanda. Amanda, Swan Spirit, I feel like just be the version of yourself you love to be. Let her shine.
Yes.
Do what you want to do.
mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I just want to thank you. It's been fun. I like hanging out with you. It's wonderful. And
Thank you.
I texted my partner early this morning. I said, I'm going to Hawaii this morning.
I
Jamie.
love it.
I'm
Let us
love
know
it.
when you're out here and we'll do a live in person.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I would love that. So thank you
Mhm.
all. I'm going to sign
Thank
off,
you, Sadhana.
and I will see you somewhere in cyberspace. Namaste.
Love that.
Namaste. Thank you.
Bye.
So I know we just lost our fourth. We have Lisa Rose, who's wondering if she can get a reading. It's not too late. It's only going to be a 3-card reading, if that's okay with you, Lisa.
I can do 2 cards if you want.
Yeah.
I can be the overachiever.
Okay. Well, how about we start with I will do gifts for self. You can do gifts for others and the years left, and then Betsy will wrap it up with what lights you up.
Ooh.
Good.
I hope that's okay, Lisa. Do you mind me doing 2?
She said that's okay. I see it.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
Who wouldn't want a double Gerald?
Right.
Inconceivable.
2 Geralds, that'd be wonderful. Spectacular. Okay.
Oh
Gifts
my gosh.
for self. It's interesting. Not that long ago, Betsy pulled the same card for someone for gifts for self. I got the 7 of Cups here. So gifts for self. This is allowing yourself the time to daydream, allowing yourself to think of all the crazy, inconceivable things you could come up with in your brains, right? Well, also, it's about emotion. So what is it that your heart is drawing you to? What things call to you while you're sitting there in the hammock in the tropic? The gift for self is just giving you that space so that you can explore your emotions in a greater way that you might not necessarily get otherwise. And being able to realize that each of those dreams is a gift in and of itself.
So, gift for others is your ability to be clear and thoughtful in your responses. You are able to identify the next action that needs to be taken. It's part of your crowning glory. People may not notice it as much as they could because it's been happening so long. However, I think this is really powerful. It's truly a gift because when someone comes to you and says, "I don't know what I should do next," it's clear to you. So that's a very clear gift of others. And your year's lesson is the 8 of Swords. Now, Lisa, your lesson is that you know when you overthink things, and you know, or you're learning when your thoughts are the things that are slowing you down or preventing you from getting where you need to go. And I like how it's interesting because you're good with it with others and you're learning how to do it with yourself. So this card can be a bit disconcerting. However, if she just stood up and actually moved around the swords or pulled one of the swords out, she would be holding the Ace of Swords and moving forward. So there you go, Lisa.
Beautiful.
And so this one, what lights you up, kind of falls right in there. I drew the Justice card again for the same position. And so justice for yourself. Just as you are able to communicate your thoughts to others clearly, when friends come to you looking for support and you're able to communicate yourself clearly and kindly to them, let's do that same thing for ourselves. And when we do release ourselves from those 8 swords and feel good about it, this is where the justice plays out, is taking care of the self and being kind and gentle to the self to balance out all the things that we're taking in and hold ourselves in a space of honor.
Jonathan, what was your card again for that?
It was the 7 of Cups.
Okay, because there were three cards that had swords in them. My 2 were swords, and yours has a sword in it. So I think that's very interesting. It's how you talk to yourself and about yourself and to others. So.
Well, and the interesting thing is, I've heard it said numerous times that the sword in justice is the Ace of Swords.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if Lisa is a Buddhist or follow a Buddhist path, because all those kinds of things about loving kindness kind of thoughts and everything is just so kind of there about that whole thing. Yeah.
He says spot on from all of you.
Oh, well,
And did I
Susan.
see Joseph come in?
And yep, and Patricia
Yeah.
Tyree.
Hey, Patricia.
Aloha, welcome.
Aloha.
So, as we're wrapping
Beautiful.
up, what do you have on the horizon here, Gerald?
I have on the horizon, I have today, in about 3 hours, it's tea time with Tarot Sachet.
Beautiful.
And Robin from Toadstool Tarot is my guest. And then on Monday, I have Tarot the Stashway. We're continuing the conversation about court cards with guests. And then on Tuesday, Betsy is with me, where we're doing this is a mashup between a Laugh and Learn and a Magic Tool Talk. We are talking about bay leaves.
Ooh.
How to use bay leaves in magic and learn about them. So there you go. And this Friday, I am on Alley Heart and Soul Connected with Richie Longman Tarot and Mark Spirit Whisperer, I believe. And so it should be it should be fun. Just everybody like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date.
Yes. There are links are in the description below. And Betsy, do you have anything coming up? I know you're going to be with Gerald.
The aforementioned Bay Leaf, which I cannot wait. And we're also doing another one about shielding.
Yes.
Gerald's
That's at the end of the month.
Yep. End of the month. With Chris Yao, correct? He's still coming?
Correct,
yep.
Yes.
Can't wait. And this day replaces forget it. Jonathan and my usual fourth Tuesday. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I have coming up.
Yeah, my fourth Tuesday this month I'm not doing anything because my son requested that we as a family take a day trip over to Oahu to spend the day in the zoo. So that's what I'll be doing on the 27th. But next week, I will have Robin Youngblood joining me. We talked about her new book, Journey of the White Bear, which is it's a path to the center of your shaman's heart. Right?
That's next Tuesday?
That's next Tuesday in 1 week.
Oh, sweet.
And then in 2 weeks, I will be doing another book review, or book interview, I should say. And that is with my friend Jenna Matlin, Will You Give Me a Reading? Both of these books just recently came out last month. So I wanted to also give a shout out to our tarot creators who also do books. And that will round out my year. And then next year we'll have a whole new year. I think that's about it for me.
Yay.
Very.
It's great.
I'm definitely going to try and make it to your next Tuesday. Robin Youngblood used to live here. I used to go to a women's drum circle she had here.
Yeah, I met her through a mutual friend before she moved away. And then heard about her craziness in 2014, where it was like pretty much the sole survivor of a mudslide that took out her whole town. So,
well, and
wow.
I can't wait to hear about it.
I heard some things like through the mutual friend about how like Robin was asleep and then woke up as a wave of mud took out her house. And when she came to, she was on top of the mud, and the only thing that survived was a single painting of hers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I look forward to talking more about that. That was that crazy mudslide in Washington in 2014 that took out several towns, I think. She was living in one of them. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to really talk to her, because I haven't talked to her since that incident, and I'm hoping she's doing okay. I think she's doing fine, but she says that was a big wake-up call from spirit.
I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Waking up as the sole survivor. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But thank you. Not to bring the energy down with that, but yeah. Also,
Yeah, now we're all on bated breath, right? You're gonna have
cool.
quite an
Welcome
awesome.
So
back
you
next
have to
Tuesday. We'll talk to her
tune in
about-
next week. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, and hopefully I'll see everyone over at the Tea Time with Tarot Sachet.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for being here. Ahui ho.
Bye.